Hello, this is William from Visual Components. In this video, I'm going to talk about upgrading Visual Components 4.1 to 4.2. I'll talk about installation, licensing, your files and documents, the eCatalog panel, and I'll briefly talk about Microsoft ending its support for Windows 7 in January 2020. For installation, you can run Visual Components 4.2 side by side 4.1. They're considered separate applications. Because they are separate, they require separate licenses. If you want to upgrade your 4.1 license to 4.2, here is some information. Go to our website and submit a contact form that indicates you want to upgrade your 4.1 license. When you submit that request, you must have valid maintenance. So if you submit the request and your maintenance expires, say in 2 weeks, everything should be fine. But if your maintenance expires and then you submit the request, you'll either have to renew your maintenance or contact someone in our sales department. When your request is processed, you'll get your new 4.2 license, and your old key, your old license for 4.1 will still be valid. You can still use it for 90 days, and after that it will automatically expire. The last point is mostly for organizations that have licenses for multiple Visual Components products. You have to designate somebody in your organization to be a license administrator and let us know about that. We, of course, will contact you directly about this matter. So the first 3 points is what you need to focus on. Let us know you want to upgrade, make sure you have valid maintenance, and your old key will be valid for 90 days when you get the new 4.2 license. For your files and documents, if you install Visual Components 4.2, it will not erase or remove your 4.1 files. Whew, safe. For example, I still have my documents for 4.0 version, 4.1, and here are my 4.2 documents. The eCatalog panels are of course different in 4.2 and 4.1. One main difference is the eCatalog panel in 4.2 uses HTTPS for web traffic, so port 443. It's encrypted. In 4.1 it used HTTP, so port 80. The eCatalog panel also contains components and layouts that support the new features in 4.2. For example, if I expand models by type, go to Process Layouts, these contain the feature called Process Modeling. And let me load this layout real quick and show you. Should be fine. Might take a couple more seconds. And here we go. Bam! And I'll go and run the simulation. So far so good. You see everybody moving around. But if I take the same layout and try to run it in 4.1, it may or may not work, and of course it will not support the features that are in 4.2. So let's take a look. And one reason why you have that 90-day grace period is you want to upgrade your components and files, your layouts, to 4.2 from 4.1. So yeah, if we check the output panel, a lot of errors. That's mostly because it doesn't contain the features that were saved with this layout in 4.2. Another thing I want to mention about the eCatalog panel is that if you do have your components and layouts from 4.1 and you want to move them to 4.2, and you may notice some geometries or some components missing, you may need to perform this step. In the eCatalog panel, click the plus sign under Collections, go to Edit Sources. You could also do a refresh. From there, you want to enable the legacy library, click Close, and just wait for it to index and download for you. And everything should be fine from that point forward. Alright. And now, last but not least, the Windows 7 issue. So we still support Windows 7, but one thing to notice is that Microsoft is ending its support for Windows 7 in, looks like, January 14th, 2020. So I would recommend you upgrade to the latest version of Windows if you have the chance, because we're not sure of how long the support for Windows 7 will go on. We will still support you if you're using Windows 7, but eventually in the near time future, just like Windows XP, that support will eventually end. Alright, this completes the video. If you have any more questions, please feel free to visit our forum at forum.visualcomponents.com, and as always, have a wonderful day.